Hi friends, welcome to TRENDRIDER channel supported by Fingernuts over time. Today we are going to do the technical analysis for Magma Fincorp Limited. Okay, Magma is the ticker name, and you are watching the monthly technical chart of Magma, and this is the historical price chart. Each candle here represents 1 month, and these are all the technical indicators and their respective graphs generated by the stock to do the technical analysis. Sorry, if you look at the historical price path pattern of the stock, you can based on the data we are having since 2004, you can clearly see that the stock had been trying its level best to move in the upward direction and to make new highs every time, but the path pattern of the stock is something different here. See, after making a new high, it undergoes a consolidation every time. A new high, consolidation, new high, something, new high, consolidation, new high, consolidation, new high, and again new high. And right now we don't know that consolidation. So it is not just consolidation. After consolidation, it is breaking into a sideway movement also. Here again sideway movement, here again sideway movement, here sideway movement, here sideway movement, and here. So now the stock is right now under the influence of the consolidation and is undergoing consolidation, and as per its pattern, historical pattern, it has to break into a consolidation. It has to break into a sideway movement. So if that movement happens, if the stock breaks into a sideway movement, it will take nearly a few months for the stock, or few months or years for the stock to come out of that, and until then there won't be a next new high. Until it comes out of the sideway movement, there won't be a next new high which is greater than the current new high. What is the current new high? Current new high is somewhat around 189. So to go beyond 189 or to reach 200, if the stock breaks into sideway movement, it is not possible in the next coming few months or years until the stock breaks out of the sideway movement. Hope you guys understand what I am trying to tell you. So now what happens is we need to wait and watch until the stock makes its next move, and then decide whether the stock can be considered either for a medium or long term investment. But until then, we cannot make any decision for this particular stock as per my analysis. Okay, now the stock has already crossed its 20 and 50 day moving average, and it is right now under the influence of positive super trend mode. Very good. Relative strength of the stock is quite high, and now it is coming down, and direction strength is okay. But if you look at the positive and negative direction lines, both are converging right now. That's bad. And stochastics is playing, both lines are playing at the top of the 80 line. It's okay, but right now the stochastics is showing a negative trend. The slow line is on the top of the fast line, and both lines are looking towards the downward direction, which is bad. Momentum is clearly playing on top of the baseline, which is good, but right now it is looking down. Price volume had been constant for quite a long period of time, and balance of power and elder ray both are in sync with each other, and right now they are showing that the stock is in bullish phase, but the bearish phases of the stock is increasing. So in balance of power, you can clearly see, if you look at the tip of the balance of power curve, the stock, the curve is literally moving towards the baseline. So once it crosses the baseline, it enters the bearish phase. Okay, now Kopeck curve, if you see, it is clearly showing that the stock is in a buy zone and it is in a rising mode. Yeah. Now we are getting different signals here, and whichever signals, almost all the parameters are at the benchmark level. However, they are all coming out of that benchmark level, and they are going down. Actually, that is the position of the stock. So in the near future, I don't think the stock price will rise. It right now it is already at 168. I think it will go down further, and in this consolidation phase, and after that it may break into a sideway movement. Following its historical path pattern. So the sideway movement thing that we need to check. But right now, I'm pretty sure that the stock is going down a little bit further. So 168, it won't bounce back after 168. It will go down to 164, 160. Yeah, as per me, as per my analysis, it has to go down. That's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm reading from the guiding points of the technical indicators. So okay guys, the conclusion is this: the stock cannot be considered at the moment neither for medium nor for long term investment. We need to wait and watch, and we will come back to the stock later after a few days. Based on its next move, we have to decide whether this stock can be considered for either medium or long-term investment. So until then, the stock cannot be considered for neither medium nor long-term investment. So that is the conclusion. Okay, if you like this analysis, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.